Warning, this video may contain spoilers for the TV show or movie that we discuss in this video. If you have not yet watched the TV show or movie that this video is about, please come back to the video at a later time after you have watched the content that was discussed. You have been warned.
Rising with each beat of the music is ringing. We're flames in the fire that keeps burning. We're inviting the night in.
Tactical nuke incoming!
How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with some more content for you guys. And with this one, or at least reviews, because on occasion I do those. But anyways, enough about that. With this one, I want to do a quick review of another animated film that I actually really like. It is an odd one, but you know what? It's, I would say, one of those ones that's like really visually interesting, to say the least. This is Paprika. It was released around 2006, and it was released in Japan, originally released in Japan by Sony Home Entertainment, or at least Sony Home Entertainment for the US. It was directed by, and I know I'm going to fuck this up, by Satoshi Kon, and written by Asutaka Suyo. Oh, actually, I think that's how it was. Tsutsui. How, again, I apologize for the names that I fuck up. And Saishi Minakami. I think I might have said that one correctly. It stars, more names I'm probably gonna screw up, Megumi Hayashibara, Toro Emori, Katsuno Suke, Hori, and many others. At least that was some of the Japanese cast. Because I've tried to watch, or at least not try to watch, I've watched the Japanese version and the English version. Both, I will say, have its, pros and cons when it comes to the dubs. But the basic story of, at least the plot for this particular movie, is three scientists at a foundation of psychiatric research failed to secure a device they've invented, which is called the DC Mini, which allows people to record or watch other people's dreams. A thief uses the device to enter people's minds when awake and distract them with their own dreams, and as well as the dreams of others. As per usual, chaos ensues. The three characters, Chiba, Takita, and Shima, assisted by the police inspector, and a sprite named Paprika, must try to identify the thief as they ward off the thief's attacks on their own psyches. Dreams, reality, and movies merge while characters question the limits of science and the wisdom of Big Brother. I'm kind of paraphrasing what it says on IMDb, just so it can kind of give a basic idea of what it's about. Basically, keywords for the plot are lucid dreams, virtual reality, movie theater, dream, police, whatever. The genre itself is animation, drama, fantasy, mystery, science fiction, thriller. The film itself is rated R, and it's rated R for violence and sexual images. So, not for the kiddies. Though, not so much when it comes down to the sexual themes. There's, I think, if I'm just going through it, one or two scenes. I think it's just one. But, anywho. But, yeah, that's the basic premise of, the movie, is you have these three characters that are trying to figure out who stole this device as well as try to stop them. And sure enough, I'm just gonna say the creativity of this is really, really freaking good, especially when it comes down to the dream segments. More so when it comes down to the dreams, because let's face it, when it comes down to dreams, anything could actually happen. And how they kind of put this on, like, as, you know, going inside a dream is really, really freaking cool. In fact, well, I think one of my favorite scenes has to be when, in a particular scene, when a character has to deal with a falling dream, which, let's face it, everybody is more likely dealt with a dream where they feel like they're falling. And basically, they wake up the moment that they are supposed to hit the ground. So, all in all, the characters themselves are interesting. I think a lot of people who watch this film are more going to be drawn towards either I want to say either Paprika or the police inspector, who in turn is, you know, an entertaining character, to say the least. The villain, I will say, I kind of didn't expect for, you know, who the villain was. At least for my first showing, I should say. Because I've watched this twice, and thinking about it, I kind of feel like I was naive to not realize it sooner. But, anyway, like, when it comes down to, like, first showings, I think for a lot of people, you probably wouldn't guess who the villain is. But, all in all, it was interesting. Music itself is actually kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's strange. Not like, I guess if anything, it's I want to call it like a distraction. Like, I don't know who composed the music, but in some sense, especially with kind of moments of like the dreams, and I think in one particular, which people will know, where it just seems like a big distraction. Like, it's crazy, chaotic. I don't know or can't understand, or at least try to get a feel of the music, and sure enough, I think that might have been the case, or at least the direction that they were trying to go for. I don't know, but at the same time, that's what I felt. The movie itself is interesting. I think that's all I can say, is it's an interesting film, and I love it. It kind of breaks the mold to some extent when it comes down to what is presented. So, with that, I enjoy the characters. The story itself is really cool, and the concept. It's kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street without the horror, and they do have, to an extent, they do have a killer and a thief, but at the same time, it's like Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's not a horror movie. So, anyway, I enjoy it. I enjoy the concept. I enjoy the ideas that were presented in this film, as well as, you know, some of the scenes, or at least some of the segments that we get to see in this. It is so fucking good. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this a 10 out of 10. I know I've been giving a lot of my movie reviews 10 out of 10s, but, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I actually do like. And I know some people would be hard-pressed to, you know, disagree with some of my decisions, but again, that's what's great about reviews, is you get to, you know, give your own ideas and opinions. So, 10 out of 10 for me. I love this film, and I really, really fucking enjoy it, and I recommend it to a lot of people who would want to watch this too. Except if you're a young kid, by which case, don't watch it. Wait till you're a little bit older. With that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.